Aww.
Jimbo! No! One of our ornaments broke. That is always a tragic event. Welcome home, Red Pack. It's your boy Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, a show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest old eater. There's usually Spongebob stuff over there. And Toy Story, well, it's very limited Toy Story stuff. It's the world's biggest Nickelodeon collection. Watch other videos, I greatly appreciate it. But the CEO of this channel also happens to have holiday cards coming out. I ordered 12. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. NICKMAS, camera, flip!
We wish you a Merry Nickmas. We wish you a Merry Nickmas.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Red Pack, because your boy is here. And today is gonna be a lot of fun. All joking aside, I literally did just wake up about like 10-15 minutes ago. Parker also, I mean, how long ago did you wake up?
7 minutes?
It takes you 5 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
Parker!
What?
Anyway, we were both tired, but I called for this special video because today is December 1st, as of right now, and we have to set up the NICKMAS tree. If you guys are new to this channel, we have been setting up the NICKMAS tree as of 1 year annually. Last year, we didn't even have the cartoon cavern, so it's gonna be a whole different vibe this year, and every year is gonna compound off the next. But we wanna start off by getting the NICKMAS tree down, and also I wanna go ahead and add all the stuff that we got this year to add to the NICKMAS tree and the room that's come from you guys on our hunt, all types of stuff. But without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into the garage. It's a little higher than I remembered.
It hasn't changed. You haven't gotten shorter.
My memory's changed, clearly. But I can't even reach that. Can you help me?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Can you grab it?
See how close I am? Tippy toes? See how close?
Not really. Neither of us are gonna grab this, okay? Let's go ahead and get the ladder. Alright, I don't think our little Costco step ladder is gonna cut it today. We need some leverage. We have that big ladder over.
You don't drink that you work out, right?
You know, it's called a pre-workout.
What? That's so wrong.
That's not. All the professionals are taking Coke, dude. You don't know that? That's why they're all so bronzed. Anyways, get the ladder, Parker. Stop judging my diet, okay? It's not even a diet. It's technically zero. It's like I'm drinking air. It's like nothing. It's like water.
That's 100% not true.
It is 100% what I'm gonna live with. Anyway, guys, we got the big ladder here. We gotta go inside and try and get that guy down. Hopefully we can get it with this one. I mean, this is the biggest ladder we got. If this doesn't work, we're gonna have to ride the hooks. Alright, so let's go ahead and get up there. The best way to get up a ladder is with socks because it gives you maximum wing spread of your toes.
No, what? Dude, you are giving the absolute worst advice right now.
I'm tired, okay? Don't take anything I say until 2 hours after I wake up, seriously, okay? Ow! Ooh! Oh, my knee and my back!
Yeah, make that like 5 hours.
Oh!
Yeah,
Okay.
it's right there.
I see it. It's the big orange thing up here. But the thing is that there's all this ridiculous Avatar stuff.
You can't lie to me. You love it.
I do love it, but season 1 Zuko, I don't like this Zuko. I can say that. I like Joe Jonas hair Zuko the best. And
How dare you?
That Joe 2006 cut was it, man. So let's go ahead and get this guy down. There's way more Avatar stuff up here than I even remembered.
Well, yeah, it's easy to forget when you just hawk it up there.
Yeah. Is that why your high school diploma's up here?
Yeah, there's just some things you want to forget, man. Just you skip over it.
Alright, well let me go ahead and move some of this stuff. We got the NICKMAS tree. It is a little small comparatively to what I remember, just because of the fact we did it at my mom's house last time. You got this one arm?
You got
3,
this. You got
2,
this. You got this.
1.
You got this.
Oh!
We did not have that.
I had it.
You ruined Christmas.
I did not ruin Christmas, okay? If anything, it was all this Avatar stuff up here that was distracting me and made me drop it. Alright? See, what you do is just use your butt. And then
You slide down.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
That hurt.
You heard it here first.
Butt bumps hurt. So I brought all the new stuff we have over here. I mean, we even have some stuff that came over from fan mail and some stuff in here from you guys as well that we haven't even checked out. But let's go ahead and set the vibe first. We got the Spongebob Christmas DVD. You're gonna be seeing a lot of that this month in particular. I think December's gonna go by faster than you guys even realize. But let's go ahead and set the vibe. So you guys can see we have the Christmas episode ready to go. We have the complete classic disc on screen right here. This is my original copy. So let's go ahead and press play all. And there we go, Ryan. Added the music. Perfect. We got the captain intro us into Christmas. Let's go ahead and set up the NICKMAS tree. Okay, so we got the NICKMAS tree out, and it is a little small, but the reason why it is small, guys, is because when we did it last year, at my mom's house, we didn't have a lot of space. But then not just that, we're gonna add other stuff into the background. I already know we're gonna be on the search for one of these Spongebob Christmas inflatables to go on this side of the room. Saved them. But the NICKMAS tree is gonna go around here behind me somewhere. I think we're gonna have to, on our searches look for some kind of riser so that way we can lift it up a little bit. Maybe we can do some decorations, some presents, and other plushies around the riser itself. But anyway, let's go ahead and spread these let's get the base on first. Also, it's not easy finding an orange Christmas tree. This was one of the few available orange Christmas trees, but let's go ahead and spread this guy's wings. Oh, listen to that creaking. This is like, this is Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka when he first got out of bed. Okay, so we have the tree set up. So now we're gonna keep this guy here. We're gonna check out all of our ornaments, all the things we've collected this year to add to it. And then from here, we're gonna be going to do our next hunt where we're gonna actually look for some more stuff for our NICKMAS tree, some stuff for the background, and also anything else cartoon related that we find along the way, as you guys know. But let's go ahead and get started on decorating the NICKMAS tree. So we're gonna get started with everything. Typically on your Christmas tree, you would add lights, but last year we didn't even have lights when we started the NICKMAS tree. This year, I did order some light, but they're a little rainbowy, and I feel like that takes away from the NICKMAS effect, right?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to encapsulate Nickelodeon. I mean, you could like add characters to all the colors, but it'd be better if it was more thematic.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is when we go on our first hunt, we're gonna look for some green lights. So we're gonna put the ornaments on for right now. Even if we have to just take them off, we'll at least know where they're at, and we'll put the lights on after. But these lights will still be good for setting around the room and just setting that normal Christmas vibe. So we'll just put them on the table for right now. So we got the lights on the table for right now. Let's go ahead and get through all this stuff. This was sent over by Richard Pfeiffer's sister. So thank you so much, Richard, and to your sister. We appreciate it so much. Definitely gonna be using this year as well. But we have so much stuff to go through. Let's do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get into the ornaments here. I know we got this year in one of our Spongebob collections. Obviously, it's got Spongebob right there with the Santa hat on. And I'm honestly gonna open it up now this year. I didn't do it last year, but I need to be able to see all these awesome Spongebob Christmas designs along the side. So I don't know if we're gonna actually build it for its snow globe capacity. We might just keep it just like this, to be honest. I don't want to ruin it. So we're gonna be putting this one in the background this year for sure. But we also have this bath time tumbler. We got this very recently at Five Below. And I think the only thing that distincted as a holiday product was this little string. There's not even a Santa hat or anything to resemble a Christmas product, but I put it in here because you could technically, hypothetically, put it on a tree.
I don't even think that's what it's for. It's supposed to hang in the shower.
Ah, common sense is priceless. Next up, we've got this SpongeBob ball ornament. Last year, we opened this up on NICKMAS, and we'll show the video footage. There was nothing in here that was worth opening. It was some nasty raisin yogurt. Oh my God.
Is that nuts?
So we have Nick Candy on screen. I've never seen this logo before, but because this one had yogurt covered raisin, this is under Nick Nutrition.
Nicktrition.
I've never seen that branding before. Absolutely awesome ornament to add to the Christmas tree. Definitely gives me that 2005 vibe. So we're loading these things everywhere. I don't really know what rhyme or reason we're gonna have to doing it, but I'm not a Christmas tree decorating professional. I think this is a good spot for it. And again, this is just one angle of the tree. Maybe we could even find some kind of spinner for the tree to be on. I don't know. We have trouble getting the wheel itself to work, so let's go on to the next one. All right, so the next up, we got this from the Nick box this year, and that is our Arnold ornament with the hockey stick. So we're gonna be putting him on the tree for sure. He is just awesome, and one of my favorite Christmas specials in all the Nick fandom has got to be the Hey Arnold one for sure. Mr. Wynn getting his daughter back will always hit me hard in the heart. Like, I felt so bad for Mr. Wynn. He was such a kind gentleman. So that's what Christmas is all about. It's about the good guy winning, good things happening, and miracles happening. So I hope a miracle happens for all of you guys this Christmas. Whether it be something physical that manifests in your life or it be something internal, I hope that you have some miracles and some breakthroughs for yourself. But without getting too deep, I love it. We're gonna add this guy on the tree. Okay, so this is kind of a wild card, this Hey Arnold one. We don't have a lot of Hey Arnold ornaments, so I think we should give him a really good spot. We could do Arnold right here, so that way he's got a nice high location to where we can see him all the time, because we don't have a lot of him on here, and we definitely need to fix that this year. But I don't imagine we're gonna find any new Hey Arnold ornaments, so hopefully we can find some online, or maybe Nickelodeon will release some. Next up, we have the Reptar Christmas ornament, and last year I could not find it. We was somewhere in storage, but this was sent over by FYE. I love it, dude. Look at that. The Reptar with the Reptar bar. It couldn't fit this channel any better. We're definitely adding this guy in the tree. Oh man, this one is one of my favorites, hands down. It is beautiful. Let's go ahead and put this one on. This one's got to get some premium real estate. I'm thinking right up here. We do not have a star for the top of our tree. If you guys have any ideas, let us know. Obviously, I want it to be something licensed, and as of right now, they do not have a licensed Patrick Star for the tree topper. I know everybody's gonna recommend that. I would love that too, but there's not a licensed one that exists. So I don't know what we're gonna do for the top. You guys throw me some ideas. If there's nothing licensed, we'll have to make something. But nonetheless, we need something to go on top of this guy. Ooh, I don't remember where we got this one. So I think this was from one of the collection boxes, and I love this one so much. You guys know how much I love lenticular designs. This is a lenticular ornament. I'm gonna let Parker go and take a shot of this one so you guys can see it better. But it also has the tag still on it with that classic SpongeBob Prime era branding as well. Almost reminds me of the SpongeBob TCG they had by Topps. Okay, so for the SpongeBob Merry Christmas lenticular card, I wanted to put it to where it's a little bit deeper in the tree, so that way there's some fluff around it and stuff. We're even gonna get Timmy to, you know, kind of pop up over here. So that way it kind of looks like Timmy's in on this No Wonderland they got going on over there. All right, so then we have Tommy right here. I can't even remember exactly where we found him, but he's got the little button. Dude, that's this classic Christmas where the only time of the year where cartoon characters wear these bottom button pajamas. I don't know why that's a trope, but it is. You don't always see Tommy's eyebrows, so that's why I like this one. They on fleek.
Something's gotta be on fleek.
Damn. Boy, don't you disrespect the Rugrats gang. You're gonna get clocked, okay? Okay, anyway, we have the mini ornaments right here. Let's go ahead and check those out. Dude, you're gonna not believe these. These were sent over in fan mail. Absolutely adorable. Look at how tiny those are. These are actually, like, right now, Parker's zooming in with a microscope. You can see right over here, there's actually an amoeba. And right over here is actually Osmosis Jones. That's how small they are. That is the smallest ornaments I've ever seen. They're about the size of my thumbnail. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and add these on very carefully, because we might lose them. And for our mini SpongeBobs, I only added one just because I am very afraid of losing them, and they seem so fragile, and they are really just like one of the cutest things I've ever seen. So I would rather just keep these for general decorating purposes in the room rather than lose them on the Christmas tree or them end up falling and breaking. It's just too tiny to get lost in a room filled with yellow stuff. All right, we're starting to get to the ornaments here, but we also picked up this Krabby Patty's holiday mix. This is gonna make just for a good background item. And like I said, every single year is gonna compound off the next, so we're gonna keep all this stuff just like we did for Halloween. So that's gonna go in the background for sure. And we also had the Paw Patrol tin that we got this year, our first Paw Patrol item that is gonna be featured during one of our holiday decorations. So I am proud to say that it's at least one by the Tin Box Company, one of our favorites on the channel. They make so many awesome tins we've got to collect. But I think we're now to the main meat. So let's go ahead and pull all these out. We had our Reptar last year. We're gonna add him for sure. Next up, we got the big, like, chibi Reptar. I'm thinking if we put this one lower, it'll kind of help. It's so big. All right, there he is hidden right there. You can kind of see him. We'll give him a little side profile just like that. We have this, I don't know, this SpongeBob like candy kebab thing that was released last year. And I think I made this joke last year, but I think if we just leave this, you know, in the NICKMAS collection, every year we'll do an update on how gross it looks. Let's do a little update. I mean, looking gross.
It looks like kind of like the old one at the store.
Yeah, I would eat that one. I mean, just wash it down with a sip of Coca-Cola, zero. Okay, then next up we got the Reptar with the actual Reptar cereal. But honestly, last year we were a little bit inexperienced as collectors in some ways when it came to the ornaments, because we kind of just put them all in here. And this year we're definitely gonna wrap them up in like bags or at least layer them separately, because it looks like,
Aww.
Jimbo, no! One of our ornaments broke. That is always a tragic event in the cavern. So let's go ahead and get RIP Jimmy in the chat. Damn! We'll save this guy for Halloween maybe. And then we'll put an orange blood puddle on the table. You know, because all Nickelodeon characters bleed orange. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't.
All right, then going with that Reptar, we have the Chucky one right here, who's so cute, with the Reptar bar as well. They all have their Reptar bar, as you can see, because we have Angelica right here with her Reptar bar. And of course, that means we got Parker's favorite guy.
What?
The Tommy. I don't know why you don't like him, but either way, he's so cute. I think we have to put this Reptars up in a very premium spot because he's such a perfect representation and mascot for the brand that it will help balance out all the SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if we do kind of Angelica, Tommy, and then we do Chucky down here in this corner, so it's kind of like a little strip.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and do Angelica up here because she is the queen of the Rugrats, especially if you were to ask her. You know, as a new Avatar fan, I think Azula and Angelica would make great friends. This is the Bad Girls Club. May, Ty Lee, they ain't got nothing on these two. And then for our Tommy, we're gonna go ahead and put him on this branch over here. We're gonna spread it out a little bit so it's further away from that Nick ornament. Right there, perfect. Perfect. So then this will segue into Reptar, and then right over here, let's go ahead and put in Chucky. Let's go ahead and add him right over here. And guys, I am known in my family, well, mostly by my mom, for dropping ornament, okay? Like, I got really good hands when it comes to most stuff, but I feel you on the sense of, like, sometimes you just try to put so little force to break it that it just falls out your hand.
That's my life, yeah.
Okay, so then we have Chucky right here. It's kind of a nice little blend of all three characters we've added so far. And then we've got the Chucky one right here. Chucky with the soccer ball. He's got his gloves on as well. They did a really good job on his hair on this one. It looks a little crazy, but I mean, given that his hair is kind of hard to do, they did a good job. And then we got, why is everything Tommy's got had to have some kind of weird piece to it? Why does that ball give me some kind of like, I don't know, it reminds me of one of those Christmas pumpkins that are ugly and people just buy them for the sake of the fact that they're ugly pumpkins. I mean, I get it. They're kind of cute. Okay, so I accidentally dropped Tommy and he lost his gross basketball. Well, I mean, he didn't lose it. It's actually in Parker's pocket. I'm an enter-pocketer.
What?
I don't rob people. I put stuff in their pockets they don't even expect. Do it all over the city. Subways, trains, you name it. But we'll still put him over here. He's just doing a little, hey! Okay, and then for this guy, I think we should put him right about here. So he's kind of low too, right with the Reptar. So let's go ahead and put the Chucky with the soccer ball right here. Okay, so we put the sports players right next to each other, Tommy and Chucky. I think they look good right next to each other. We will blend some other characters in, of course. But some of my favorite ones right here, we definitely got to take better care of these next year because it's got a little scratched up too, but we got Patrick Star right here with the Bob Le Plunge logo as well. Awesome piece. We got Super Patrick. And then next up, my favorite Patrick one, we got Santa Patrick riding in on the blue jellyfish jelly. That one is so cool. Really, really representative of the show, but not just that. We got that awesome Christmas tree. Check out the glitter on that. That is so cool. And for Superhero Patrick, we went ahead and added him in right here so he can be flying out of the tree. And for the Patrick with the tree, I added him right here on the tree. But let's go ahead and keep it moving. We got some more SpongeBob ones in here. We got SpongeBob with the good list. X'd out Plankton, of course. We've got comedian SpongeBob.
Have you ever noticed salt shakers?
And then we've got one more Patrick one, and that is Patrick, of course, digging into one of Santa's cookies. Gotta love Patrick, as always, eating whatever he's around, regardless of whether it's right or wrong. The man's stomach just takes over. All right, comedian SpongeBob, we're gonna go ahead and put him right here. And Patrick eating his sandwich. Dear Magic Conch, can I eat this cookie on the Christmas tree?
Maybe someday.
Next up, we've got Wanda with the wand and Christmas hat. Then we got Timmy with the snowball. Cosmo with the Santa beard and a hat. Clef the Christmas boy Wonder right here as well. I love that one so much. I love anything that has to do with the Crimson Chin comic book stuff in the show. I just think it looks so cool. And then last up in here, we actually have the Christmas presents of Cosmo and Wanda, another awesome duo. Okay, so for Clef the Boy Chin Wonder, let's go ahead and put him somewhere. How about right in between Reptar and Chucky? So that way it kind of creates a little separation between all of our Rugrats stuff here. Clef the Boy Chin Wonder, always arriving on time to create separation for your holiday decorations. All right, and then we've got Timmy right here with this classic pink hat. I love to see it. I think we should use all these little Fairly Odd Parents ones as just kind of separation pieces. All right, so we went ahead and adjusted a few things. I moved the Nick ornament over a little bit so that way Tommy had a little bit more space. Our Arnold has a little bit more space to hang a little lower. That way they're all kind of spread out. As we do it, of course, we'll have a little bit more idea of where things should go. All right, Cosmo and Wanda are the only two that I am demanding we have to keep together. This is couple goals. These two are always together. As mean as she may be and as dumb as he may be, they make it work. So let's go ahead and put them together somewhere on the tree. Right over here in this little gap here, I think it'll be a good spot, right? Okay, so I put Cosmo and Wanda right here on the tree together, but there was Timmy right above here. But I think now that we have them there, I want to separate Timmy a little bit because we don't have a huge variety of ornaments as of right now. Even currently, they mostly released all the SpongeBob one. Although I did see some Blue's Clues ones that would be nice to add to the collection. That's as much of the varieties we're getting right now. So for Timmy, we ended up putting him right over here. I think we found a perfect spot for our man Tim. You never heard anybody call him Tim, but you know, as he gets older, turns to Drake Bell. I'm sure they call him Tim sometimes. Okay, and then we've got the Cosmo and Wanda presents, and of course we got to get them a good spot. So we're gonna go ahead and put them right over here. And then we've got one more box from fan mail. Thank you. Let's go ahead and pop this open. The tin actually did get dented really, really bad, as you guys can see right here, but that happened in the shipping. But this is green label, and we're gonna go ahead and open it. Honestly, if it wouldn't have been dented, I would have kept this as a background piece.
Oh, I'm sure you would have.
Yeah, it's like, this is awesome. Look at the side of the box, but you can see how clean all the imaging on it is, and that green label is always beautiful and iconic for me. And this was not made by the tin box company. It looks like they went a different direction when it came to the Christmas product. But let's go ahead and pop this open. Christmas ornaments are a weird thing. Like, I feel like they always kind of oxidize or change up a little bit, but some of them look really good. Ooh, man, these are old school, dude. These are solid. Look at the sculpt on that. Like, if you compare that to, like, this is the same type of technology, but just years across. I mean, this obviously looks very vibrant, definitely more of a Comfort Cartoons aesthetic, but I love the classic look of that. This is what I remember as Christmas, so I love this ornament so much. All right, and the next one up here, we've got Patrick with an awesome, you have to be careful with these because they've got glitter everywhere. You just kind of want to touch them as little as possible. For one, you guys know me and Sticky and Gritty. This is both of those things, but at the same time, it's supposed to be that way. So you're mostly just supposed to hold it on the string as much as you can. We've got that Patrick right here, but what I love about it is it says Patrick right there on the bottom. And then not just that, it's got an interesting Spongebob logo on the back that you don't typically see anywhere else. So kind of a cool one. We're definitely adding him on there. And you guys already knew this was gonna be like a 70% Spongebob tree. We all knew that, right? Before we started this.
I knew that when you started this channel.
Pretty much. But right here we have the Spongebob to go with that Patrick. So these two look really, really good right next to each other. Okay, and for the Spongebob ornament, that beautiful chrome hat, had to add him very centered right here. And the front of our tree looks very full, but there's not a lot going on in the back. That makes sense for right now until we get more ornaments. For our Pat back, we went ahead and added him over here on the right side of the tree because we had a perfect space for him in that inner tube. So now we have everything out. You guys have seen us putting the ornaments on this whole video, but now for us in real time, we're doing that. Let's take a look at the entire tree all together now. Alright, contrary to what you probably are looking for, we're gonna add this guy, so he's gonna be mean mugging you for a while. I think we should add him right here on top of Goddard, riding him like one of Santa's reindeer.
Wow.
So you will see mean mugging Tommy right here in the background. Eventually we'll have some lights and snow and stuff and he'll blend in the next Christmas video. But we also gotta add in our snow globe right here. And I think we gotta give him a nice little premium spot too. For Halloween, we did have to take some stuff out this year, so we could have to take something out possibly. I think we're gonna go ahead and take out our statue Spongebob this time for just this time of year, and we're gonna go ahead and add our snow globe right back here. And honestly, we could still fit the statue kind of back here somewhere. It'll just kind of be a little bit hidden for this time of year. And again, guys, right now it does not look the most integrated, but once we add some snow on the shelves, what I'm hoping we can find, that'll definitely add a whole different aesthetic to all the stuff that we're seeing. And we had to add something to the Galay grub. We had to remove the SpongeBob movie one in order to put this Frankenstein one for Halloween, but this year we were able to actually not have to take anything away for the Christmas time. We were able to put the patty mix right here in front of our SpongeBob cereal just for this month and put some of our SpongeBob ornaments right here on top of them. Okay, so if we have to remove anything for right now, we're gonna go ahead and take out our picture LCD. Reason being, we are gonna actually give Paw Patrol a premium real estate spot just because I love the how for the holiday actual text right there, but I think that's a perfect spot for it. Okay, so for our wreath that Richard Pfeiffer and his sister actually sent over, we are gonna hit this on the front of the door because on the inside of the door, we have our pin boards. We can't really put it there. So, since there's literally nothing on the front of the door, I think we should actually put this in. So when me and Parker enter the actual room, we got a little holiday cheer before we walk in. All right, so we went ahead and added the wreath onto the front of the door right here. Took a little bit of time to get that guy on there, but we made it happen right up on the door whenever we walk into the room for the rest of December. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys smack that like button and subscribe if you're new here. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not gonna miss these next Christmas videos coming up and all the awesome stuff we're gonna do going into next year. So make sure you subscribe for that stuff and check out this video on the screen right here, which is the last epic video on this channel. I got to spend Thanksgiving with my mom, so it was a lot of fun. I know you'll love it. I'll see you guys over there. And you also get to see my dad in that video. So if you want to check that out, I'll see you guys over there. And as always, Rep Pack, I will see you beautiful people in the next miss. Adios. Bloop.